and pop your bands on. So we're going to do a simple squat, holding the weights to your chest, and we'll go up and down. Okay? So pop the sheets on so you'll be able to hear them. So up we go. So grab your weights to your chest, squatting up and down. So feet, toes out, heels in just a little bit, driving the hips forwards and backwards, knees pretty much staying completely static, lower legs static, only the upper legs and the hips dragging forwards and back. So squeeze into the glutes, exhale as you come forward with the hips, drive the hips back in space. Nice wake up call this morning. I've got the heavier weights now, so I'm going to be definitely out of curve. I've got wide bells, which you might have seen upstairs in the gym at Bursfield. This one I've got in my hand, I think is about 10 kgs. For some reason the beeps haven't gone off, so let's take a break. Let's take the sound off. I'm going to start that from the top. Okay, onto your bottoms. Let's do our Russian twist. So keep the bands on your legs. Grab a weight. Take that to your chest. Okay, legs up. Floor, shins parallel. Drop the elbows down, side to side. Let's twist. So keep pushing out against the band. So your legs are still pushing outwards. Legs are still working. As well as squeezing into the abdominals. Come to breathe. It's up to you whether you flex the feet, point the toes. Sometimes flexing the feet as you're pushing out is a little bit easier. Activates the muscles a little bit more. Okay, got less than 10 seconds left. Make it a good twist, twist. 3, 2, and 1. Put the weight down for now, and then come over onto your knees. Ooh, right. Going to take lean backs. Okay, weight to chest, leaning back. Lean back and hold. 3, 2, 1. Coming back up, squeeze into the glutes, squeeze into the thighs. You're pushing out against your band, still in with the legs. 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Keep your body completely straight. So switching on the abs completely tight to glutes, hamstrings, thighs. Hold the weight to your chest. Inhale as you come up, or exhale as you come up. Inhale as you lean back, actually. Exhale to drive yourself back to upright. Inhale, lean back. 3, 2, 1. Let's squeeze one more out. Whew. Feeling these extra heavy weights now. Right, clamshells. So on your sides, take a weight onto the upper leg. Legs. Driving the top leg up, away from the lower leg. Pushing strong into the band. So by adding a little weight onto the upper thigh, just making it a little bit harder. So we're adducting the legs. Switch over to the other side. Ignore the beeps, we're just going to work through the beeps. Keep going. Another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Okay, plank. With your weight, doing single arm rows. So we're going to switch halfway. Keep the band on your legs. So into plank. And then we're going to lift the weight up towards the chest. Okay, off we go. Ready? So lifting up, we're going to swap halfway. Another 5 seconds on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. So nice straight body plank. Don't push the hips up too high. Banana of the back. Keep nice and neutral. Straight body. Pull the abs in, navel to spine. And rest. Give the wrists a little roll out, shake out, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, crab walks. Now, if you want to, you can take a weight with you to your chest, walking to the side. So hips back, take 4 big steps, then come back up, back down, back to the side. And up. 4. Pushing out against the weight. Pushing out your legs against the band the whole time. So bring the legs together. So keeping a constant resistance against that band. Let's do another 4 steps. 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Keeping the band on your legs, rolling down onto your backs. Bridge with overhead press. So taking your weight, we're going to roll up into bridge, push up, and down with the weight, down the hips. So up and down, synchronizing, lifting the hips up. We're lifting the weight up. Make sure you hold that weight nice and firmly. Don't want to drop it down. Controlled movements. Rather do less, move slower, if that means you need to control it. Form, really good. Pushing out against the band with the legs. So working super hard into your glutes, kind of burning already in round 1. Okay, coming back up. Setting yourself up into a lunge hold. Take hold of a weight. You can have 1 in each hand. So in a lunge position, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Body's going up and down. Completely upright with the body. Dropping the back knee down towards the floor. It doesn't have to touch. If you've got this really strong band on, won't manage it. Step the other side of the leg. Straight back, navel to spine. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do a little bit of abs now. Knee to opposite elbow. So, touch down with the toes, push out with the band, opposite knee, opposite elbow. Exhaling. Really try to get your elbow to touch the very outside of the knee. Crunch it in. Ten seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was your sit-ups. Plank, press up. The down dog to plank to press up 1. So starting down dog, ripple the chest forward so that you're in a plank. Into that press up with your knees down if you need it, or in a full press up. Squeeze the belly in, squeezing the hips and glutes. Strong plank. Don't have the space between the shoulder blades. Drive into the hands. Make it nice and low for your press up. Make sure your nose touches the mat. You'll tap down with the nose to help you know that you've got it far enough down. Rather do less than do the full press up. Exhaling and inhaling deeply. Have a little break, just for a few seconds. Okay. Side planks and with a hold. So side plank. Take your band off. Don't need that. Let's hold the side plank. We're going to switch halfway. On the next round, we're going to hold the weight with the upper arm. Okay, switch sides. Three, 2, 1. Onto your backs again. Wet cements. Take your bands on. Holding onto a weight. Carefully. Make sure you hold it really firmly. Push out with the legs into the band. So we're dropping the weight down overhead, pushing the lower back into the floor as you bring the knees and the forearms or elbows in towards each other. Tap down, so tap down with the weight, tap down with the toes. Bring it in on the exhale. Inhale, reach back, squeeze into the abs. Push the lower back into the floor. And crunch. Obviously, the heavier the weight, the harder it is on the shoulders. Keep pushing out with the legs. 3, 2, 1 more. Well done. Let's go over to the wall. Get ourselves ready for wall sit. Ready? Listen for your beeps. So keep pushing out into the band. Pushing out with the legs. I'm going to go second weight. Why not? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Push back against the wall. Take the arch out of the lower back as well, so pushing the lower back into the wall. Another 20 seconds, you got this. Deep breaths. Round 2, we'll do some overhead press. Slowly lower the weights. Take yourself off the wall. That's round 1 done. Okay. Take a little sip of water. Feeling nice and warm already. Whew. So I'm glad to say it's a little bit brighter today. It was very dull yesterday. Sue, happy birthday for yesterday. Hope you had a lovely day. I was planning to go for a walk yesterday, but it was just, I don't know. The weather just didn't encourage me to want to go. We went out for a little bit, but I thought, it'd be a nicer day, but it doesn't matter. So are we ready? This time we're going to do a press overhead. So we're going to squat and then we're going to press overhead, okay? On round 3, we're going to squat overhead press with the leg to the side. But for this one, we're going to do the squat overhead press. So get the band back on. So I'm going to try to do it with these two. Not quite heavy. So you go faster than me if you need to, if you don't have such heavy weights. So I'm going to do less reps than you. Do as many as you can, okay? So set your feet up first. Foundation of any movement, standing posture, exercise is the feet. So take your feet alignment, heels in, toes out. So weights to the shoulders if you're going to take the option, pushing overhead. Big exhale as you drive the weights up overhead, shoulder press. Ooh. So I've gone from doing these with 3 kilograms to, I think, these are 6. So I've doubled up my weights. So, it's good. Makes you stronger. Last one. Down we go. Let's do those twists. Ready? Legs lift up. Elbows down. Please squeeze. Let's look down to the mat behind you. Try to get that elbow really round. Behind as well. Keep pushing out with the legs into your band. Don't let the legs switched off. So gyms will open again next week, everybody. Good news, I hope. Right. Lean backs. This time, if you want to add in, as you come up, you can do an overhead press. So apart from the lean back, you can do the overhead press element as well. So lean back and then press overhead. Lean back. So hold the lean back for a few counts, like 3, 2, 1. Overhead. Lean back. 3, 2, 1. As you can hear, I'm having to work really hard with these weights. And press. Go faster if you have lighter weights. You don't have to follow my rhythm. So that's the lean backs. Clamshells. So this time, we're going to do 45 seconds on each leg. So lift the leg up. So my legs are at a 90-degree angle. So we're going to switch things around as we go through the sets. They won't be identical. On the next round, we'll do the lifting hips up as well as the legs. Another 10 on this side, then we're going to switch around. So really pull against the band, lift your leg away as high as you can. 3, 2, 1. Whew, really works into hips there. Other side. To know what the difference is between 3 and 6 kgs. These might even be 8, I'm not sure. They just say small. They don't feel small. I've got small, medium and large here. So I had my flu jab yesterday. It's like a conveyor belt of people going in, standing outside, and you walked in, stood in the corridor. The doctor was standing at the door. You just gave your date of birth, and it was, have you got any allergies? By the time you get to the door, you have to have your left arm exposed. Literally, bam, in goes the injection. Off you go, walk out the other door. I was probably in there for 1 minute. It was really quite something. I won't forget that in a rush. My arm's a little bit sore this morning there, I have to say. I forgot what it feels like. Right, that was a plank. That was a clamshells. Next is plank, single arm rows. Set your strong plank up, push out the legs against the band. Squeeze the glutes. Belly in. Other side. Keep going. Slow, as fast as you feel is right for you. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to use a heavier one next one because that was a little bit too light. So keep adjusting. Let's do goblet squats next. So it's a simple squat, so grab your heaviest of weights. Squatting only. Let's work on these legs today. So legs pushing out into the band. Drive the hips back in space. Drop the hips down as far as you can. Keep going. Three, 2, one more for me. Take a few deep breaths. Ooh, let's do that crab walk. Grab a weight, take with you, just to make it a little bit harder. Weight to chest. Let's do the 4 steps to the side. Nice and low, hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big breath in, come up, back down again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back up. Over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 2 more lots to do. Come on, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need a longer room or shorter legs. Let's do 4 more steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, bridges. Roll down onto your backs. So you're going to press overhead with the weight. Hold on to it nice and tight. Let's drive the hips up. Push the weight from the chest. Chest press. Push out against the band. Thighs parallel. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, come down. Exhale to lift. Squeeze navel to spine. Keep the belly completely drawn in. Ooh, very good. Lunges. I'm going to stick to one side for 45 seconds. So set up a nice long lunge as far as you can against the band. Now, if you want to take the band off, if you feel you can do a more effective lunge that way, then do the band off. Find your balance. Body completely upright. Straight posture, straight spine. Let's keep going for the whole 45 seconds of the lunges. Working the legs today. 3, 2, 1. Give the legs a little shake, the hips a little wiggle side to side. Right, sit feet up, as I foot forward, foot back. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. So you've got some stability in the leg. Noticing any difference, left side, right side? Is it easy with the left foot forward, right foot forwards? Keep going. Keep the shoulders rolled back and down. Check your feet so the ankles aren't rolling in. 3 more seconds. One more lunge. Step the feet together. Give the legs a little shake out. Put the weight back on. In band back on. Let's do down dog, plank press. Down dog. To plank, to press. 1, 2, 3. See how many you can do. 4. Scoop the belly up, squeeze into the thighs. Keep pushing out to the band. 5. 1, 2, 3. 2 more press ups. It's a wall sit to finish. 1 more press up. Over to the wall. I'm just going to pause it so you can get yourself over to the wall. Now, choice in this one, overhead press for the last 10 seconds. Ready? Okay. First, isometric hold. Woo. Thank you, Y bells. They're really nice. Very expensive though. Grant bought them. We use them in the gym together quite a lot. Find them very, very good. The shape they are, you can do different things with them. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, wow, and 1. Oh, they're heavy. I think they're more than 6 kgs. Band off. Shake the legs. 1 more round. That's 2 down. Water, big breaths. Because the shape of them, they've got a handle in the middle, which allows you to do, so you can also do kettlebell swings with these. You can also obviously hold them like this if you want to do like that kind of a squat. You can also put your weight into them because they're completely stable, like this. Yeah, they're really, really good. But They're really pricey. Right. First thing today is squat, kick to the side with an overhead press. Okay, let's do this. Let's get it done. Let's face the challenge. It's up to you if you want to just stick with squats, or if you want to just do no weights in the hands, you can do the squat, leg lift to the side. With this band on, it's really, really strong, this band, so you don't have to get much of a leg lift, just a little bit to the side, because you're really contracting into the legs, into the glutes. So do as much as you can. Right. Oh, that didn't work. You ready? So set your weights up onto your shoulders if you're going to do the overhead press. I haven't got any lighter ones in this now, so I'm going to have to go with it. So I'm going to go fairly slowly because my weights are really heavy today. But you go a little bit faster if you want to. First your squat, then your overhead press with the lifting of the legs to the side. Keeping the actions, the movements controlled, even if you have to slow them down. Let's do another 3, 3, 2, 1 more. You got this. Wow. Okay. Wet cements now for this last round. So on your backs, grab a weight, tap down, feet keep pushing out to that band, push the back, lower back into the floor. Exhale. As you bring the legs and the arms together. Inhale as you reach back. Resist the urge to arch the lower back. Keep pushing it in. So keep drawing navel to spine. Keep pushing out into the band. One more. Well done. Lean backs next. Okay, onto your knees. Want to push overhead, do an overhead press as you come up. So lean back, 3, 2, 1. Overhead. 3, 2, 1. Overhead. 3, 2, 1. Overhead. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Just another 3. Another 2. Last one for me, please. Push overhead. There we go. Right. Clamshells, no weights this time. We're going to do the full lifting up version. So we're going to be lifting and squeezing. So lifting up the bottom hip, bottom off, the side of the leg off, coming up onto these knees, legs, knees together to start, and then you lift the upper leg away. Over to the other side, switch round. Elbow over underneath the shoulder, shoulder over elbow. Give me another 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, into plank rows. Use a heavier weight if you have one than you did last set. It's the last round. Squeeze into the glutes. Don't lift the bum up. Definitely better with a heavy weight. And switch sides. So you have to do a little bit of a twist in the hips to stabilize the body in this position. You go like this. Can't lift the weight up, so just a tiny twist. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Right, let's take the band off and do a full sumo squat this time. Take the heaviest weight. So legs wide. I'm going to drop the weight down. Just changing the movement in the leg. So heels in, toes out. Dropping a heavy weight now between the legs. If you don't have a heavy weight, doesn't matter. Hold 2 weights. Whatever you have. 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Right, bridges. Put the weight back on. Weight back on. Band back on. Grab the weight again. Whatever you feel is heavy enough for your chest press. Okay. So we've got to lift a fair weight from here, from the chest. Keep pushing out into the legs, with the legs into the band. So the weight going straight up and down, middle of the chest. Hold on to the weight really, really firmly, please. Don't want it dropping. So drive the hips up. Hold at the top here. Hold. Push the legs out. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the back. Lower the bottom. Weight down carefully. Okay, lunges. Let's take the band off for this one. We're going to hold it here. Let's do a full stepping lunge this time. Let's step one leg forwards at a time. Be careful with the knee banging down to the floor. It can tap, but I don't want you to hit it too hard. If you prefer a static lunge position to a moving lunge, then take that option. Okay, now I'm going to do a single leg deadlift. So have your weight in one hand. We're going to drop the weight down to the floor, lifting the other leg up. Now that we've fatigued the legs a little bit, we'll work on our balance. Scoop the belly in. I'm going to switch halfway. Over to the other side. Weight to the other hand to hip. Trying to not touch down the moving leg, foot to the floor if you can help it. Just making the standing leg work. Always a little. Give me another 2, 1 more after this. One more, please. Okay, and rest. Okay, so it's lunges and single leg lifts. Okay, let's hit the band back on. Let's do opposite knee to opposite elbow. Opposite knee to opposite elbow, sit-ups. Nice and fast. Use the breath. Crunch and crunch. You can have a go bicycling the legs, pushing against the band now. Keep going till the end of the beats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in, rock and roll if you can. 3 more exercises. Let's do a side plank hold. Take a weight. We'll swap halfway round. So arm up, set it up in your side plank. Stack the feet as possible. Squeeze into the waist. Gonna hold this here for the whole 45. Breathe. Hold. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bringing that weight back down. Give your wrist a little shake out. Over to the other side. Ready? Set up your side plank. Other side, hold that weight really carefully in your hand. Stack the feet. A little bit of a shake, a little bit of a quiver going on in the body. It's really good. Working hard. That's what we're here for. Make sure you hold that weight really tight in your hand. Less than 20 seconds left. You've got this. Squeeze the thighs together. Lift into the side waist a little bit more. Lift it up. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Over to the wall. Grab the heaviest weight you've got. I'm just going to hold a static. Actually, if you want to do the overhead presses, then you can do that. I'm just going to hold a really heavy weight on my legs with the band on. I'm going to hold it for a minute. Hold it to my chest. Keep pushing out into the band. Breathe. Keep the bottom, the lower back, pushing against the wall. Feet hip distance apart. Just about 15 seconds left. You want to do some overhead presses? Do it now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. That was 3 rounds. Well done, everybody. Whew. That was great. Do a little stretch. Grab some water if you need it. Sunrise yoga tomorrow, so up early. Hopefully catch a nice sunrise. I had a nice one the other day. All right, let's do a low lunge. So lizard. Right foot forwards, turn the foot at 45 degrees, bring the elbows down. If you want to, you can come onto the outer blade of the right foot, pushing the knee to the side. Take some nice deep breaths. Bit of a lunge, push the hips forwards, and then extend the front leg. Keep the foot down. Forwards and backwards a few times. And then hold. And then flex the foot towards you. Grab hold of the foot, pull the toes towards you. Feel like you stretch down the back of the leg. Okay, let's switch sides. Do a little lizard. So left foot forwards, turn it out 45 degrees, and then you can push into the outer blade of the foot, elbows down, slide the right leg back. Deep breaths. Nice long exhales. Inhale. Push into your hands. Hang up a little bit. Bring the foot in. Let's do a little forwards and backwards. Looks like a little half split, they call it. Keeping the foot down to start. Do another two. Then stay back. Front leg extended. Flex the foot. Reach the hand onto the underside of the foot. Pull the toes back. Lovely stretch into the... Actually, the underside of the foot's really nice, into the Achilles, into the calf, way up into the hamstring. Then down onto your back, so stretch the hamstrings a little bit more. And extend the left leg. Hold onto the big toe or the foot or the ankle. Grab a strap around the foot. We'll pull the right leg down, right foot down towards you. And taking figure of four, so taking that foot across the left leg just above the knee. Push the right knee away from you. Flex the right foot. Take your hands behind the left leg. Draw the left leg in towards you and push out with the right knee with the right elbow. For supine pigeon. Then drop the left toes back down, arms wide. Keep the right foot across the knee as it is, and then drop the legs all the way over to the right. And look to your left hand. A little spinal twist here. Stretch down to the glutes a little bit, down the outer left thigh. Inhale to center. Extend the right leg, stretch out, extend, straighten the left leg, hold the big toe, foot, ankle, or a strap. Pull the leg in. Keep the right leg really active so it's, pushing down towards the floor. Breathe into any tightness you might be feeling into the leg. Two more breaths. And then taking into supine pigeon. So foot across the other knee, flex the foot. Pushing that left knee away with the left elbow, hands behind the right leg. Hug the knee in towards you, but push the other knee away. Arms wide. Keep the foot across the knee. Maybe dropping the legs down to the left. Send your gaze to your right hand, palms facing up. Keep that arm glued to the floor. So using the left foot on the outer right thigh there to help push with a bit of extra weight on that leg, the knee down towards the floor. No weight has to touch. Okay, inhale to center, hug the knees into your chest. Then grab hold out to blades of your feet. Hug the knees down towards you. Little rocking happy baby side to side. Enjoy. You've worked hard. Give your back a little massage here. Then feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, rock the knees side to side. Rocking the hips a little bit side to side. A little massage into the glutes area. Then rolling over onto your tummies. Stretch the front of the body a tiny bit. Elbows hugging into the sides. Coming into a little sphinx. Lifting the chest. Lift the gaze up. Look up. So like pull your shoulder down towards your bottom. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Make a pillow with your left hand for your head. Reach back for the right foot with the right hand. Flex the right foot. Push the foot into the hand. Lift the leg off the floor, but driving the hip back down into the floor. So the leg lifts, but the hip doesn't. And then pulling, and bring the foot in towards the buttock. That feels good. Other side. Lift the thigh first, push the hip down. Flex the foot. So you're pushing the foot into the hand. Pull the foot down towards the buttock. Be careful with the knees. And then up you come. A little stretch into the shoulders. Reach the arms forwards. Extend a child's pose. Push the armpits down towards the mat. Slide the shoulder blades apart. Then heel down dog. Pedal out the legs. A little stretch into the calves. And then just start to walk your feet really slowly towards your hands. All the way up to the top. Take a little ragdoll, just a few sways side to side. Soften into the knees if you feel they need to. Scoop the belly up, release the arms, leave the shoulders shake, hands down onto the floor. Nod the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Scoop the belly up, the arms and head hang heavy. Then bring yourself up slowly, slowly, slowly. To standing upright. Take the arms wide, reach the hands to the sky. Give yourself a little stretch to the side, side to side. Working to the sides here. Stretch. Then arm down. And the other side. Soften into the back. Roll the shoulders back, reach the arms forward, palms forwards. Reach up. Arms back. Clasp the hands, open the chest. Lift up. Lift the hands away from the back. Open arms wide. Give yourself a hug. Well done, everybody. Good job. Hopefully, feel nice and warm. You feel like you've done something. Get the body moving, keep moving. It's really important for our health, physically, mentally, and everything. So make sure you keep active, everyone. Keep well, keep safe. See you here tomorrow, nice and early, 6:30. Bye.